This story is called The Day I Almost Became Gay. When I was in my 20s, I hitchhiked out to California, went right to the beach, laid down my towel, laid down myself, and 4 hours later, I was sunburned. And this was not a cute little red as a lobster, New England style sunburn. This was the real deal. I eventually developed huge blisters on my legs that would slosh around when I walked. 2 nights later, I was feeling worse rather than better, so I got back out on the road, started hitching home. And the first car that stopped was a little red Volkswagen Karmann Ghia, and the driver had long blonde hair and a beautiful face like Sharon Stone. I got in. He glanced at my legs and said, "That doesn't look good. Why don't you stay with me and my girlfriend for a couple nights?" So we go back to his place. Girlfriend makes dinner, goes to bed. Then he takes out some beer, and then he takes out some weed. And we party for about an hour, and I think to myself, you know, this guy's okay. He's sharing his house, he's sharing his food, and he's sharing his party supplies. So I took out a little bottle of Percodan. Now, Percodan was a prescription painkiller known to induce feelings of well-being and camaraderie. So the next day, he goes to work, I sit on the couch and watch TV. End of the day, he comes home, no sign of the girlfriend. After dinner, he takes out the beer, he takes out the weed, I take out the Percodan, which is known to induce feelings of well-being and camaraderie. After about an hour, he says to me, "Have you ever been to a gay bar?" And I thought to myself, you know, I think he's daring me. So at the bar, guys are buying me drinks, checking me out, and I thought to myself, you know, this is what it must be like to be a hot chick. So the next day, he goes to work, I sit on the couch and watch TV. He comes home, no sign of the girlfriend. After dinner, he takes out the beer, he takes out the weed, I take out the Percodan, which is known to induce feelings of well-being and camaraderie. After about an hour, he says to me, you know, I bet that couch must be kind of uncomfortable. Why don't you sleep in my bed with me? And I thought to myself, you know, I think he's daring me. So we go into his room, and the bed is the size of a swimming pool. And I look at his long blonde hair and his beautiful Sharon Stone face, and I look back at the bed, and I notice that the sheets are all kind of bunched up and sprinkled with little white crusty stains. And I thought to myself, you know, if I sleep in that bed, I could wake up tomorrow all bunched up and sprinkled with little white crusty stains. So the next day, he goes to work, I sit on the couch and watch TV. End of the day, he comes home, he takes out the beer, he takes out the weed, I take out the Percodan, which is known to induce feelings of well-being and camaraderie. An hour goes by, 2 hours go by, 3 hours go by. No mention of gay bars, no mention of sleeping in his bed. A couple more nights go by, and I still got these big blisters that are sloshing around when I walk, so the sunburn's not getting any better. So finally, he comes home with a plane ticket. I didn't know, but the guy was a travel agent. So the next day, we go to the airport, and the gate attendant meets me and goes, "Mr. Ross, I understand you're not feeling very well. We're going to put you in first class." So I look at Mr. Sharon Stone with his long blonde hair and his beautiful face. I give him a hug, I give him a kiss on the mouth, and I give him my Percodan. And thinking back on it now, he was a much better man than I was. At that age, I wouldn't have gone through all that trouble for someone that wouldn't put out.